Oh, what a day! What a lovely day!
Sorry. What? What'd you say? Sorry, I can't hear you.
If you were really truly sorry, you wouldn't have flying through the campground. We had 4 kids out here the other night in the dome.
We're not flying
Slow
through the
it
campground.
down.
Okay, we weren't flying to the campground. We're trying to be careful. And
Oh, you're doing wheelies.
the kids were liking it. They told me that they liked it. I'm sorry, but they liked it.
No, they didn't.
He said good job. You're cool.
I'm not going to argue with you.
Okay, but I'm
just gonna call the force break and have them waiting on me.
all right. Have them waiting on me. They're not gonna catch me anyway. I'll just bend my plate up and I'll be gone.
Yo, what are you doing, man? Yo, where you going? I need your details. No, I need your details. You need the bike in there. No, you're not going nowhere. Where you going? Well, you did here to me. Where you going? You hit and then you want to drive. What's going on? You don't hit and go. No. You hit from the back, boss. As you go, you hit from the back. Where you going? Yo. Oh. And the driver's running away. I'm by 242 and then it's still running, so it's just gonna be Yankee 59 Delta November Delta with a silver gold flash and it's silver color. It's a silver gold. I'm very happy with the stuff with it. Yes, it's a road collision. No, sir. Well, he doesn't want to give me details. No, I'm on a bike. I'm a motorcycle. Well, he's running away, doesn't want to give me details. I'm still chasing him. No. I'm going towards Mediafield. Yeah, we're also going towards Mediafield and they just keep running. Yeah, he kept it up, he just want to give me details. Lima GPS 15. This one X. It's a gray color. And it's Honda 15. Simple. The accident happened down there. We are now nearly like 3 miles in there. So why did you stop it? You hit my bike and then you just don't do nothing. You think that's nice what you did?
I'm not prepared to discuss.
So why you hit and run?
I'm not prepared to discuss this.
Not even an apology. You can't even say sorry.
Bien bello para invadir carriles, ¿no? Use el retrovisor y use el direccional, hermano.
Usted por toda la derecha, usted voltea a tener el direccional, yo le doy campo, pero así a la hora.
Viejo, vengo por este carril desde hace rato. Vengo por este carril desde hace rato.
What's up, homies? This is a big old dude on a couch in front of me. Oh, that's some road ragey stuff. That dude is a cranky bastard. Holy cranks. They're gonna hit the finger. I knew it. I like that. He's got the finger point. It's like a finger and then just, in case you didn't know who it was for, a little point, like for you. It's almost more polite that way.
Jackass, bro. Can you use your mirrors? Your mirrors, bro. Stupid. Could have killed me, dumb bitch.
So, by way of introduction, I'm calling myself Views. This guy's on his phone. I'm calling myself Views from the 6R. Not gonna give you my real name. I'm 30 years old, and yeah, I live in Pretoria. This truck's gonna skip for sure. Look at this guy. Fucking dickhead. And this fucking guy. Hey, what the f are you doing? Fucking this guy. Fuck you, bro. Fuck you, bro. You use your fucking head. Fucking swine. I was about to turn, like I was just about to turn, and the guy decides to skip. I mean, the robot had been red. It had been red. For fuck's sake, man, this is the shit that goes on all the time. See this person. This person is indicating to go straight. I do not understand this. I never indicate around this circle, and I don't know why people think they have to. You are going dead straight. Okay, fine, it's slightly off. But why do you have to indicate? And then people who are actually coming from that side get mad because they're saying, why aren't you indicating that you're going that way? Because I'm going straight. Turning right is that way. On the phone. I'm trying to stop people arguing with people who are on their phone, man. I mean, I don't know if there's a point. I don't know if we're fighting a losing battle with people on their phones, man. I mean, it sucks. They drive like shit. They're dangerous, but I don't think they give a shit, you know? You tell them to get off their phones and they're just full of shit, man. But hey, I guess every once in a while it just builds up. I see so many people indicate. Yeah, so, I mean, you argue with them, they just don't give a shit. And then, yeah, what's the point, man? There's just so many people on their phones, so, I mean, oh, what I was saying is that, yeah, the tension builds up. The tension builds up, and there I am, like, just cruising, and then I see the one person on their phone, and I just lose my shit on that one person. Because the build up, but yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying to stop. Bikes. over. Why are you in one? For fuck's sake. Idiot. Lane splitting, man. It's legal in South Africa for those who aren't here, but yeah. There's some dangers here in lane splitting. An idiot. On his fucking phone. Fuck you. You're on your phone. Piece of shit. This dickhead's on his phone. He's busy crawling through a red robot. Now he's put it down. On her phone. Hey, Tata. Hmm? Utalangam. Sub. See, not everything is not everyone is bad. The guy was saying that yeah, he wanted to race. He's in a bucky. Ooh, tractor. Holy shit, did you see that? These people are not looking. Jesus Christ, man. Hope I got that on camera. People were just around, nearly collided. Every day we lit. What the f*** are you doing, man? Typical f***ing day. You see what happens? Fuck me, man.